Yo, what up, guys? B5D here, and the portal in Raid Shadow Legends is currently showing that colorful blue color right there, which means it's time for you to pull your ancient shards. Yes, this is the best time in the raid to pull your shards, just because there's a double chance that you might get a legendary or epic. Usually on a normal day, the chances of getting a legendary is 0.5%. But today it's 1%, or this weekend it's 1%. Usually on a normal day also, the chances of getting an epic champion from your ancient shards is 8%. Today it's 16%. That is what double weekend means, that you have a 2 times chance of getting those awesome champions. So this is also part of the Pythion Fusion that is currently going on as a champion chase event, which means you can get event points by summoning champions or by fusing old champions you have, or even buying champions from the shops. Any way you can get champion chase, that's what it means. Champion chase, get a new champion and you get awesome points right here. You can fuse your old fusion. So on the Noob2Pro, we've been waiting for this event to finally launch so we can summon a champion who we've been waiting to use on the account, a Drexter. That's the first priority that we need, and also a Razen. Well, where is it? Fusions. A Razen that will have all the pieces paired to make it happen. So if you click right here, you see I'm getting this champion to 40, getting this one almost to 40, all these ones are 40, 40, 40. So I'll be fusing all these epics, which will give us 1,000 points, right? 250, 250, 250 each will give us 1,000 points, right? Yes, 250, 250, 1,000 points by fusing only the epics. Then fusing Razen himself will give us additional 500 points. That is 1,500 points by fusing these champions. So if I head over to my summoning fragment summon by summoning Drexter, it will give me an additional 500 points, which means I will be chilling at a cool 2,000 points right here. I only need 500 more points. That means I'll just fuse this Nogoyo and DJ Mansa, right? And I have champion chase completed. That's it. I can now begin to save my shards for the next summoning event, which is the summon rush as part of this Python Fusion. Or if I know I have enough shards to keep for the summon rush, I can go ahead and summon my ancient shards, because it's a 2x weekend. Usually that summon rush weekend will not come up with any 2x, it will be a 10x, and that's not the best time to pull your shards. So on this account, I will still be pulling my ancient shard, despite me just doing a quick maths and showing you that the Noob2Pro can clearly finish this champion chase without touching any shards. This is always what you want, but somehow Plarium got greedy and they always make champion chase now coincide with a 2x event, which means it makes newer players like the Noob2Pro kind of still want to pull shards despite having enough champions saved up in the fragment summons. So let's go ahead with the pulls. That's why I'm even recording this video. I've not even made enough space, but we'll just make the space and come back right now and pull 27 ancient shards right now for this Noob2Pro. I'll be right back. All right, I've made the space. Let's head over to the pools right now. Yes, hoping the summon rush that comes along will just have 5 fragments at maybe 1,000 points or 1,500 points, or even 2,000 points for me to still be able to pull 2 sacred shards and some void shards to up, and maybe some mystery shards to complete it. That's if we don't win any of the tournaments or events that are currently going on this fusion. So we're quite excited about getting epics, especially because the last time we pulled shards on this account and talking about ancient shard, we did get a legendary, and it kind of reset our PT right there. So that's the legendary, the last one we got from ancient shards on this account, right? Yes, I think, is it from ancient shard or is it from sacred? I think it's from ancient. Yeah, that reset, it's from ancient that reset our PT right there. We also got a what's his name, Skull Crusher. That's the type of epic champions we're looking for this type of new account that is really in need of epics that will change the account for the better, like Skull Crusher is going to do. So I have no hot picks except maybe Sepulchre Sentinel. That's one that I know is always awesome for Clan Boss. Clan Boss champion is what we're looking forward to, and Aena is not one of them. We have a legendary, and that's Veself the Green. Never expected the Noob2Pro to pull another legendary. Last time I think we got it with Sifi from a void. This Noob2Pro is getting luckier and luckier. Pulling legendary from 29 ancient shard is not something that is common. It's extremely hard to do. So these are looking like champions that will help us in Doom Tower, champions that will help us in faction wars. But Veself is a clan boss champion. I don't think, if you do not know, this champion is best known for keeping himself alive, right? He's not one of those champions that can be killed in one hit. Let me quickly check out. When hit, has a 20% chance of placing provoke on the attacker. Of course, he also has what? Ally protection. We can use this for clan boss on a 3-turn cooldown. Also places 50% ally protection. Increase defense on all allies. This is a clan boss champion. It's one we can actually use for clan boss, but booking a legendary for clan boss team will be extremely hard. But hey, it's good that we have an ally protection champion at least for this our clan boss build. Do we currently have one on the team? Yes, we do have an epic champion doing ally protection, but a legendary champion will do more, I guess, because his damage is based on HP, so he can build extremely tanky and he can pair well with Skull Crusher to keep the team alive. Damn, that's an awesome pull right there for our totally killable clan boss team that this series is all about. At least Noob2Pro. Attacks all enemies, places an extra hit on enemies under stun, freeze. Now we're not doing all this to the clan boss. Each hit has a 75% chance of placing leech. Now that's also a useful debuff for the clan boss. On the A1, this champion places provoke and shield, not useful for the clan boss. The shield is on himself, right? On this champion, yeah, it's only on himself, but it will give him a huge shield so he can even survive the ally protection and the hits coming in for ally protection more. He has an aura in all battles by 33%. Awesome champions. He will be extremely useful for our Doom Tower push, where we are trying to complete normal and get that first epic champion you get from the secret rooms at least. And yeah, awesome champion. I'm glad this is a good pull. It will pair well with our Sifi that will go to maybe even Doom Tower hard and start doing some work. So that's Vesolf. Yeah, good pull for the Noob2Pro. Aina, I don't know much about her, but Cornelia, we already have a champion doing sleep for us in the new dungeon that came up, the Necropolis, right? But Cornelia will be useful somewhere. She will not be high priority in terms of building though, because we already have other champions performing the roles that she might do. In maybe Hydra, one of the teams in the Hydra, she can come in, but like I said, not high priority because we are focused on clan boss champions on this series. All right, let me keep going with another 10 pulls, see if we can get something else before we end this one. To be another Skull Crusher. What do I need to do with 2 Skull Crusher? That's one of those champions you never need 2 of, except you want to use him for faction guardians. Yes, so you can add a little bit of stats to his faction guardian for that old green tribe faction. Bloodfeather, I heard not much about her. Yella Gurney, not much I've heard about her either, but let me quickly check. What does this champion do? Block, buff, debuff one enemy and block active skills. It's just a single target one. Attacks on enemies, decrease attack, AoE decrease attack on a 3-turn cooldown when booked. I guess that's useful somewhere. On the A1, increase attack buff on this champion for 2 turns. And then on the passive, revives one ally by 50%. This champion kills an enemy. Conditional revive. Not much of a good champion, but might be useful somewhere, I guess, maybe in the faction wars. How many shots more do we have? Skull Crusher or someone too, but we already have that champion. You see, you play the game and you look for these champions, but once you get them once, they start popping up again and again. 7 more shots to go. Let's see if the Noob2Pro can pull something else. We've gotten the legendary. That means we don't even need to pull all our shards. That was all our fragments, I means, to get that maximum points for this champion chase. Maybe you might go for one of the legendary books, because the champion chase does have 2 legendary books at the top rewards, so we might go for at least one of them with this amount of fragments we've saved up. Because despite we pulling the legendary, yes, we still need to pull our Drexter, yes, we still need to pull our Razin. We're not missing out on that. Maybe I'll save the epics for some other fusion or some other day. All right, no luck. Please give me some more epics. Even if you don't give me one more legendaries, give me some more epics. Don't give me all 7 rares in this last shards. Fortress Goon does look like Skull Crusher, but that's just a clone. Doesn't perform as much as Skull Crusher does. Come on, one more epic at least. One more epic. 2 more ancient shards to go. I wish you all good luck with your shard pulls. After this one, I'll switch over to the to the main account and show you what I'm up to on that account. Galek, one of the weakest starter champions you can use in the beginning of the game. And yes, we got all 7 rares. Nothing else to add to this one. So I'll be going over to Fragment and still summon Drexter, because he's essential to our future team that will be building soon. Even if I don't have books for him yet, he needs to be summoned right now as part of this event. And Drexter is summoned. Awesome run. He'll be adding 500 points to this champion chase. And then the last one will be Razen. So I'll also summon Razen Skyhide after I level up this champion to 50, and I'll do that maybe in a Noob2Pro updates tomorrow. Alright guys, thank you for watching this one. Let me switch over to my main account and show you what I'm up to on that account. This account is saving 150 ancient shards for a guaranteed legendary event. So I'm not going to be touching any of my ancient shards for this one. So how do I intend to go about this fusion? I do have a lot of legendaries saved up, like Noob2Pro, who I can easily summon right now, and Arix, which somebody pointed out that is actually from a login, daily login. That's how we got fragments for that champion, not Doom Tower secret rooms like I initially thought. That's Noob2Pro that I intend to add to my what do you call this team now? Hydra team, one of my Hydra teams. And Arix right there will also be summoned for this account. That gives me 1000 points with these 2 legendaries summoned, and then 1 more to go. I don't know much about this champion. This is going to be useful for my team, but I'm just summoning them right now because I do not want to touch any of my ancient shard for this champion chase. And damn, it's coming in with a lot of frost. Before it even popped up on the screen, everywhere was showing ice and snow. Nice. Yakal the Scourge, somebody who hits hard, brings a lot of freeze. I've seen a lot of happening with him in the arena, but he's not that much of a threat, though. That's what I think. So that's 1500 points summoned, and I do have I don't know if I have enough time to get the last of this Val the Destroyers. I'll save this one for the next one. I'll just do epics. 2 more epics in total, or maybe I just go summon some shards and I'll complete this. That's how I intend to complete the champion chase on this main account, while the Noob2Pro went hard on ancient shards, because we do need the champions. We don't just want to save everything for summon rush. Even if I know the Noob2Pro might not be able to skip out on summon rush, we will still be able to at least get the first 5 fragments with maybe 1500 or even 2000 points when summon rush launches. That's why I decided to pull my ancient shards right now. Maybe before then we'll have some time to gather some more shards on the Noob2Pro and be able to complete summon rush when it pops up. Alright guys, hit that like button for me in this video and tell me how your shard pool went. Yeah, and if you pull shards or you just use champion chase to complete everything. I'll see you later, maybe tomorrow, for a update from the Noob2Pro series about how this fusion is going. Later guys.